Yo, what's going on, comedy community? It is Memorial Day. I had a good weekend. Hope you did too with family and friends. It's time to wrap that on up. Haven't done a haul in a while, so I guess I'll do a haul. A lot of good things going on in the community. Thurl just had that nice thing what he did the other day for those who have mental difficulties, and struggling in life. And we all had that. So I said, well, I better do my little video, since everybody's opening up about each other, and do my little video here. So, deal with RomanCurtis, since you don't know. First, RomanCurtis, let's get that out the way. RomanCurtis. The name comes from, my father's name was Curtis Roman Rose. Curtis Roman Rose. His oldest son was Curtis. Both of them passed away. So that's where I came up with Roman for dad and Curtis for my brothers. When you say RomanCurtis, that's my brother and my dad that passed away. So, that's why I use RomanCurtis on the thing. Real name is Craig. Can't stand it, but that's my mama name, Craig. A few years ago, in relation to what Thurl had going on the other day, I was at work about 6 years ago. Regular midnight shift. February 8th. Got a big birthday party planned in a few hours. I'm working the midnight shift. The next night I got the night off. Got a big birthday party. One of the gigantic tractors that carries the steel coils that worked at a steel mill ran me over. Ooh, got caught up under the wheel. It was spinning. And lost my left leg. Crushed pelvis. It degloved the leg. It crushed the leg so quick, it degloved it so quick, I never even felt it. I could hear my bones crunching up, and I'm all able to, like, how are you able to talk about that? It happened so fast, I never even felt any pain. So I was stuck under the wheel while he was in reverse. The driver was in reverse. It seemed like a minute. Probably was only 30 seconds. Could have been 20 seconds. But ended up losing the left leg. Crushed pelvis. They had to piece me back together. The closest they could compare my injuries to was stepping on a landmine. So that's what they compared me to. When I got to the hospital, I am what they call testimony. Some people call me testimony. Some people call me, as they call me in the operating room and at the DMC, Detroit Medical Center. I should collect all the books because I'm hilarious. They call me the Miracle Man. They said there's no way he was supposed to live, but I made it through it. It's been a rough 6 years, but everything's cool. Living downtown Detroit, come about 2017. I hadn't picked up a comic book in years. They opened up a comic book store downtown, and it just snapped right back into it. And I've just been doing it ever since. So 2017, I've been trying to catch up, but I realized I followed one rule. Key Comics Market Watch said, first rule, buy what you want. Second rule, if you're trying to collect, first appearance, third rule, number one issues. So I kind of stuck with that. Buy what you like. Some of it's just nostalgia to me. Some of it's not. It'll never be worth a penny. But when they find it in my little collection in 40, 50 years after I'm gone, it'll be cool. So I just want to touch base with everybody and let you know. Everybody goes through something. We all pull through. See, I'm in my little wheelchair. If you can see the brake lights in the back. Got the sweet brake lights. So, wheelchair bound. I can walk some, on a walker. I only got one leg, but I can do what I can do. And make the best out of life. So if you think you're going through something, everything will be all right. Just got to keep your head up, keep moving, keep it going. So in saying that, something's wrong with the air in my apartment, and I can't take it if it's more than 72 degrees. Really, I got to always have it on 68. It's probably about 74, and I feel like it's 84 to me. I like it cold, ice cold. So, I don't know if this is all 12 or 13 this year. I think it's 12. Number 21 overall. Let's roll with it. Got these books here. The first few of them shows from Economics and Comics. Old Bill over there at an auction. I don't collect much Spawn. It's only a few Spawn books I want. This is the number one Spawn book I always wanted. Right here, issue 77. Right there with the angel wings. I always like that one. I'm kind of tacky, so if somebody got buy 4 books, shipping to 6, I said, damn, well, I got to buy 4 books or something, because I'm not buying 1 and paying shipping to 6. I'll do that. Do that with eBay. I do that with everything. So Bill said, there we go. Another Bill Buckner dies at age 69. It just came across my screen. Oh, that's too bad. Damn, Bill Buckner dies at age 69. Damn, shout out to Murph. Shout out to Murph. That was Spawn 127, low print issue. Hard to get, and that's the key. That's all the Spawn. I got less than 20 Spawn issues. I just want a few of them. I keep grabbing all the Moon I can. Back in the day, my man, oh my God, my man C. Woodard sold me one with a signature. I could not find mine with a signature. Luckily, Bill had another Moon Knight with a signature in there, and I picked that up from him also. And I only have 2 of these. This is the second one. I got the black suit, and I got this from Bill, and this is signed by McFarlane. It's not working out too well. I got this light out, so it won't be a glare with the rest of them, but it's not working out too well. Let's see. Grab this from my LCS. Or the guys that seem to be a little hot book for right now. I just like the Battle Lines variant with Shuri. So, I think Young Guns. I think I got 2 of these. So I grabbed this one from my shop. Another one I grabbed from my shop. Web Warriors. Since everything Spider-Man is just a little. The picture is horrible. To me, the picture is horrible. I'm trying to keep the glare out with these other lights and keeping this one off, but it doesn't seem to be working that well. How about I go back a little bit? Maybe you guys can see that. So this is Silver Age. They had issue 340 Adventure Comics. Some eBay stuff here. Hawk 2099. I seem to be getting all these 2099 books. I don't know why. I really don't like the picture. See if we can straighten that out. New phone, y'all. Trying out some new things with the new phone. We need more light. But I'm trying not to get a glare. I don't have a Savage Dragon #1, so I grabbed that. Whoever was selling other stuff. Then Marvel Knights 20-year anniversary. I got all of the connecting covers, and I found this is why I bought that 3-set book, the last 3 books together. Because that's the one with Dr. Doom, and you can't really see, but that's Black Panther. Man, what is up with the lighting? Usually, here's another one I grabbed, Young Guns, Daredevil. I like my Daredevil covers. If you don't know anything about Craig, he likes his Daredevil covers. This came with it. This was an interesting cover for Venom. Never seen it before. He only wanted $2 for it off of eBay. So, but yeah. Now these next 3 books, I don't even know if I ordered these from somebody. I know I didn't buy them. I got these from somebody, but I don't know. Like the extra books they sent late. So Tomb of Dracula, #3. I don't even know if there's any significance with these books. I get so much stuff coming in. I'm purging right now. Stop buying. I got to cut back on the auctions just a little bit so everything can come in. I can get organized and know what the hell is going on. And Dracula, Tomb of Dracula #5. Once again, I'm gonna check see if there's any significance to this book. Man, I do not like the picture. All this because I'm trying to show you guys my ugly mug. Werewolf by Night 34. You know I got 32 and 33, so somebody sends me 34. Why, I don't know. But I'll check that out and see what else is going on. Right there. What do we got here? So I bought the War of Gods. You seen that earlier from my LCS. That's the only one they had. I found a set on eBay for $12. That's 1. 2. Don't like the pictures, y'all. I know it's gonna be a bad video in the end. 3. And 4. Yeah, I really don't like the picture, but it's gonna be bad. Now, is this? This is the first war. The warlock. Oh, I'm sorry. Into the Lost Word of the Warlord. I got in the DC first issue. That's the first appearance of the Warlord, and this is Warlord #1. They had it at my LCS. Picked it up with Punisher War Journal #1. They had that, and Thundercats #2. I got about 3 Thundercats #1 under Star Comics, so I just #2 was there. I just grabbed it. I get a lot of my books from you know who, Lone Star Comics. My comic shop, Lone Star Comics, I live on there. Don't know the significance of this one, but it was somewhere. It's not an Elseworlds story, but Justice League of America #26. Everybody has a unique outfit on there. I'm going to open this up, see what the significance is of this. I remember I wanted it for some reason. I picked up another Thor 338, so I got 2. I got to just replace my Thors. My first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and I got the second appearance of the extra. What is this? Teen Titans 21. A lot of first appearances in that. I have watched all of Mr. Miracle Man's comic shows with his underrated books, and I've been picking up a lot of stuff from him. So Mr. Miracle Comics, there's a lot of people out there. Vin Crew, Bad Avenger, Merchandise, He Collected Comics. There's a lot of people out there. But lately I have really been on top of Mr. Miracle, and I've watched all his videos. Everything. Superior Nova, #7. Late at night, that's Nova and Spider-Man. But late at night, you're punching on the computer. You think, I don't know what I thought that was, or who I thought that was on the cover. You really can't tell, but that's actually Nova and Spider-Man. I don't know if that's Superior, which I do not think. Now, this one here is 13. I think it's 13 through 13, 14, 15, 16. It must be a Beta Ray Bill story. Now, this leads me to believe that Sam Alexander is going to be the Nova that shows up in Marvel movies sooner or later. I think it's going to be Sam Alexander. So I'll start picking up the Sam Alexander stuff if I was you guys. This one here is Sam Alexander. Can't see him up here, but this is Beta Ray Bill smashing down with his hammer. Ooh. I'm going to go back and pick 14 up. I didn't even look at 14 until I got all these and I noticed how it was. What it is, I seen oh my goodness. You know how I am with a few different variants. Oh my goodness. Variant for #15, Series 5, Issue 15, the Beta Ray Bill, Sam Alexander variant is out cold. But this one here, you can see Sam's holding the hammer, and once again up here you can't really see, but that's Beta Ray Bill. I got a bad lighting tonight. I'm sorry about it, fellas, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video. We just go work with it. I got this there, so this is issue 16. The first one I showed was 13. Don't know what 14 looks like. I know what 15 looks like. Then they got a variant for 15, a 1 in 50. That's out cold. I found one on eBay, but they wanted $140 for it. I never made up my mind whether or not I wanted to spend $140 for that variant. And then they took it down, the time ran out, and they have not reposted it. So maybe they're waiting and see if it'll go up. Bought 2 of these. Star Wars Force Awakens. And the reason I bought 2 of these, Mr. Miracle Comics. He did bring it to you recognition. 1977 they dropped Star Wars 1, or whenever Marvel dropped the Star Wars 1 way back then. So many first appearances. 30, 40 years from now, near mint condition. So many first appearances for Force Awakenings. Think about it. Better get you some. Near mint. Better get you here. $3 each. So, next up, I am into this is like stuff, this started off stuff for me and it's going to stay stuff for me. Carlton Comics. There's certain people I want Carlton Comics. I got it listed, Judo Man, Blue Beetle, Thunderbolt, some other people that, was with Carlton Comics. And I just want Carlton Comics because it was 2 guys when, who knows, back in the 30s, they were in jail together. One of them was like a mafia dude. One of them was an accountant, and they decided to make a comic book company up and they do comic books. But in 1975, I got these Carlton comics. So it's an 11 issue run. It's called Doomsday Plus One. Doomsday Plus One. Now, I know the guy's a prick. The artist of this and the artist of this book. I know he's a prick. You might know him, John Byrne. He's a prick. But this is his early work. Some of his early work with Carlton Comics. Doomsday Plus One. It's an 11 issue run. That's number one. Number two, if the picture was better, you could really tell that's his art. 2, issue 3. So when I buy anything from my shop, I got so much stuff I pick up from there. I just grab an issue here and there. So I just grab one issue at a time. And that was issue 4. I just grab one issue at a time, and it progresses and adds up. Now here's something I was really buying for myself, and I had stopped. I started early on, and then I stopped. I might regret stopping a little bit. So last week was it reported that Paramount Pictures bought all the rights to Atlas Comics. I was buying all the Atlas Comics, from 1975 just because. I thought 1975 was a good year. I wasn't born in 1975. I was born in 1971. But I just thought 1975 was a good year, and it was Atlas Comics. It was a different comic book company that was trying to compete with Marvel. So I would start buying them in alphabetical order from Lone Star Comics, which is my shop, my comic shop, and I was just buying the whole sets at a time. Like I said, Brute, number 1. Now I'm not gonna front; these are not dollar bin prices. Some of these could have been as high as $22 for one, number 1 issue. So I'm gonna end up paying a little more, but for the grade I'm getting, I bought the best grade you could buy in the book. Of course, I'm going to pay $8 for a very good, unless that's all they had. So, Brute, number 2. Let's run through these right now. Brute, number 3. Brute ran 3 issues, that's it. Next up, Cougar, number 1. Cougar, number 2. Cougar ran 2 issues. Next up was the Atlas the Demon Hunter. I guess the Demon Hunter was only 1 issue. I might have to double check. I think the Demon Hunter was only 1 issue. Most of these I had got all the way through up to a certain area. The Deconstructor, number 1. The Deconstructor. Deconstructor number 2. So mine are fine plus. Somewhat near mint. Deconstructor number 3. So I was just buying them at the best grade I could get. Deconstructor number 4. In alphabetical order and just buying them in order. Like, what was this last one? Very Fine 8.0. That's what they considered. So that was the best that they had at that time. They still have a lot of these books, so you guys can better jump on there. They still got the number 1s. If you just want to get the number 1s, you get the first appearance. You're not gonna get a $2 book. You're gonna be paying $6 and up, but it's cool if you want it. So this was Fright. This issue was Son of Dracula. I bought 2 of these for some reason. The Grim Ghost, got him next. As you can see, I was just going in alphabetical order as I bought them. So when I was going in, I went to auction or something, I grabbed 4 of them. I don't remember how much they cost. It wasn't cheap. Sometimes you can pay $40, $50 up for 4 books. But, this one is considered a 9.0. This is the Grim Ghost number 2. Very fine in mint. And this one is Grim Ghost versus Brimstone. Number 3, Grim Ghost. And if you see me and I stop, usually that's exactly where I stop. Hands of Kung Fu was only 1 issue. And I got a fine right here. I don't know, I probably only paid $3, $4 for this one here. But that's Hands of Kung Fu. Oh no, I'm sorry, Hands of the Dragon, Hands of Kung Fu. Hands of the Dragon, excuse me, fellas and ladies. Next up, got Morlock here. Now I'm looking at this. Everybody said this reminds them of Groot. I'm sorry. I was always looking at the dude in the blue. Never even paid attention to the cover. Really didn't care about the book. I was just buying the water. I'm looking at the dude in the blue. This guy right here in the blue. If you see that guy, you can see him in the blue. Said Morlock 101. I said, okay, I see him in the blue. That's number one. Why I say that, because number two, the tree-like creature is not even on it, but the dude in the blue is. If you can see that. So I thought, yeah, all right, whatever. And number three is Morlock 2001 Midnight Men. So you can see that. All right. This one here, I won some books, and somebody sent me some Atlas books. Like they were just throwing them in there. Didn't know that I collect Atlas books. So I got two of these here. And they said this was based on, oh man, I forgot, Omega Man with Charles Heston. So I got that one. I know this is not mine because I got the blue tape on it. And it's in a nice little Mylar. And this is the one I bought. Very fine. From mycomicshop.com. So I got two of those. Here's issue number 2. Fine. Issue number 3. Fine plus. Yeah. This is one I like right here. This one they sent me. Another one they sent me. Somebody sent me. Didn't know I was collecting Atlas Comics. Lomax. Police Action is what it's called. So when you're looking up, it's Police Action, featuring Lomax and Luke Mahone, the Manhunter. So I don't know who's who, but somebody sent this. I know they sent this, but it's safe, little Mylar. So here's my issue. I think it goes 3 issues. Now I don't know. So I'm thinking this guy here is Lomax. There's a picture up here, and I think that's Luke Mahone, the Manhunter. All right. Once again, the dark-haired guy in the middle there. He's in the brown suit, if you can see him. I think that's Lomax, and the other guy comes over there. So, as things goes on, let me double check here. Some of these got mixed up. Oh, he sent me this. Okay, that's what it is. I got this from somebody. Once again, blue tape. Phoenix number 1. So I bought Tales of Evil. That was the next one on the list in alphabetical order. Tales of Evil. Number 1. This is, well, I guess it's the werewolf. Tales of Evil number 2. The Bog Beast. Tales of Evil number 3, Man Monster. As you can see, I was buying all the Atlas stuff just because I wanted. Not because I was worried about, this was 3 years ago. Okay, this one's called Target. He's like a super cop or something. All right, more like Bullet. I think of Target like Bullet. Steve McQueen's Bullet. So there's Target. But then Target goes from, because they wanted to compete, they wanted to be superheroes like Marvel. John Target becomes the Manhunter. That's him in the blue there. Oh, not Manhunter, Man Stalker. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all messing up here. John Target again as Man Stalker. Ugh, that sounds a little. All right. And then we got Western Action. That's how it's looked up. Western Action. Kid Cody, Gunfighter, and the Comanche Kid. Hey, can't beat that. And last but not least, the guy sent me this. Wolf, the Barbarian. I forgot who sent me these. You can see the blue tail of Mylar. So then I don't have them all the sets. So when I heard about the Paramount thing, I immediately went in to my shop. Man, I'm in a wheelchair, man. See, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm going all over the place looking for no goddamn comic books. You got me messed up. I'm going to go ahead and put the prices. You want them? They right there. You can buy them. You can run around search for them if you want to. Try to catch them for $1. Spend $40 worth of gas. Spend $30 to get them. Iron Jaw. This was the one that was worried about being Conan the Barbarian. So one of these two. This is what they're going to challenge Marvel with, probably. Iron Jaw or Wolf the Barbarian. One of these two. And that's number one of Iron Jaw. Next up, Scorpion. Now, I'm going to get all the whole set, and this is going to change drastically. This is like set in the Old West or the early 1900s. So in the Old West in the early 1900s, then he changed drastically, like he jumps in the future 50 years, and he's got a super suit on. So we'll see about that. All right, Savage Combat Tales. That's how you look it up. Sergeant, his name is up under here, and the Death Squad. So, people are really liking war stories right now. So, hey, that was their war story. So I got to get the rest that goes with the rest of the whole set. Once again, won't say it wrong this one time. Hands of the Dragon, got another one of those. Number one, that's the only one. It didn't go past one. Bought another Phoenix. Obviously, they would have to change the name from Phoenix to something, but I never opened the book, and just by looking at the book, you almost want to say he's got like Captain Marvel type power, just by looking at the cover. He's probably can fly and look like he's shooting something out of his hand. I would have to say that. And last but not least, number one, Tiger Man. So I got all the number one issues that I want so far. It's like Devilina, something like that. Something like that from, and a couple of more, maybe it's like two more I'm missing. So Devilina, and that's a little expensive because I only had one at mycomicshop.com, and it was slabs, and they wanted $100 for it. So let me move around here. Take you guys on a little tour here. See, I like them lights, Dylan. Like them lights. Like them lights. So you can see me a little better there. You can switch this around. I'm trying to do something here. So eventually, I might, if I can get this to switch around. Can't get this to switch around, you guys. So I might start jumping in some of these auctions and whatnot. So let's see, I'm gonna hold the phone and I'm gonna just throw off some stuff that I might be moving soon. Like a Green Lantern and a Batman. Might be moving that soon, 9.4. How about this one? Natalie Sanders' signature, 9.8. Might be moving that soon. And what it is basically, they're builder lots. So it's the G.I. Joe, all Snake Eyes stories, because they're doing the first movie on Snake Eyes. I got stuff lined up. I can't switch the phone. I'm trying to figure out how to switch the phone around, but hey, some of us are a little slow. Trying to get rid of this. Never opened it. Never has been pressed. It was listed at 9.2. If I ever get one of these auctions, I'll probably move that with the rest of the Carol Danvers lot. All the way through. So you can't really see all the books, but it's the Carol Danvers lot. And I might move that too. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, I got a Deadpool cable lot. Most of the lots are going to start with a slab. I think I like that builder lot thing people do. It's like this is the first, it's 9.8. So that would be the first book, and the other ones would include Daredevil and Cable, or either Daredevil or Cable on the cover. So I was thinking about doing that. I got a long shot lot where I got the whole long shot set, plus the first one in a slab, but I don't know if I'm moving my long shot. Got plenty Dark Hawk. I might do the Tron. The Tron variants might be up too. So let's see here. This is the first one. So the first will start off with a slab. It's the only one I got in a slab, y'all. Miss Marvel. Then I got the rest of the Tron variants over there. Can't see them. I got a really nice bullseye Punisher lot. Really can't see this one, but this is 9.8. I get a 9.8 in there. It's the Marvel 20th anniversary. So the way I figured, do bullseye. Too much work to do because I can't switch the camera around. But I got about 8 books to go with that. I got a Bloodshot lot. Like I say, might end up getting moved. It's still 9.8 up there. That's the gold foil. And I got books to go with that you would really want, I think. And last but not least, this one's going to be hard to get rid of. I got a Bernie Wrightson lot. It's going to, of course, start off with Swamp Thing #1. This is like a 7.0. Never been pressed, never been cleaned. Try to get an upgrade. And I got more to go with it. I might do an official preview, that kind of stuff. This stuff, if you ever see RomanCurtis in one of these auctions, there's some stuff I might put out there. I really wish I could show you the stuff, but for some reason, you see I'm hitting the buttons. It's not, can't figure out how to switch my screen over. It's a new phone, trying to work out different things, but that's it. So big shout out to everybody. Hope you had a nice holiday weekend. Like I said, keep your head up. Love your family, love your friends. And I'm pretty much out of here. And I'm going to take a break. All right, fellas, thanks.